World Cup 2014, Germany defeats Argentina, 1-0, in extra time to win final. Score remains goalless as game continues into extra time. Sergio Aguero brought on to replace Azpilicueta all square at halftime. Benedict Howitz hits the post with a thumping diving header. Sami Khedira picks up calf injury before the match kickoff and is replaced by Christoph Kramer. Lineups see Angel Di Maria on bench and both teams remaining unchanged. Germany and Argentina meet in 2014 FIFA World Cup final. Joachim Löw's team looking to continue on from 7-1 win over Brazil. South American outfit defeated Holland on penalties in semi-final. Germany looking to win fourth title and first as unified nation. Argentina hoping to add to two previous crowns and win first since 1986. Final takes place at Maracanã Stadium in Rio. At first glance it looked so simple. Almost a toe poke, in fact. And then, around the stadium, those in celebration and despair searched for the replay. There it was, in all its glory. A goal to grace a World Cup final, a goal that was so much more than the sum of its parts. The team versus the superstar, that was the narrative. On one side the Die Nationalmannschaft, on the other Lionel Messi. Yet football has a way of confounding such expectation. Mario Götze scored a team goal, true, but with a level of technique that would have won Messi the golden ball had it come from his foot. With 8 minutes of extra time remaining, André Schürrle sprinted down the left. He finally outwitted an exhausted Argentine defense, finding Götze in space. He took it on his chest, finished it left foot on the volley past Sergio Romero. And the World Cup was done. Substitute Mario Götze scored in the 113th minute to give the European soccer's biggest prize. The goal came in the second period of extra time, and allowed the Germans to avoid a penalty shootout in Rio de Janeiro's Maracanã Stadium. Germany's fourth World Cup title makes it the first European team to capture the trophy in Latin America. It is Germany's first title since 1990. When it also beat two-time champion Argentina. Lionel Messi, a record four-time World Player of the Year, will have to wait at least another 4 years to win his first World Cup. Götze broke into the Argentine penalty area and got a return pass from André Schürrle. He cushioned the ball on his chest and volleyed the ball past Sergio Romero in goal. It came 7 minutes before the end of extra time, and was the first time in the month-long tournament that Argentina trailed. The tournament's 2.7 goals per game is the highest scoring average since 1998 in France. There were 171 goals in the 64 matches, tying the mark set in the 98 event. The South Americans had chances, with forward Gonzalo Higuain shooting wide in the first half when he was one-on-one with Manuel Neuer. In extra time, Schürrle hit the first shot of the period straight at Romero in the Argentine goal, while Rodrigo Palacio could only flick over the head of Neuer and out of play at the other end. German midfielder Sami Khedira was injured in the warm-ups and was replaced by Christoph Kramer, who was substituted after 30 minutes following a blow to the head. Through the first 20 minutes, the Europeans had 58% of possession, but didn't have anything to show for the advantage. By 20 minutes into the second half, the advantage had grown to 63% of possession. In the first half, Argentina had the best chance, with Higuain being played onside by a header back from Toni Kroos, but the Argentine forward bashed the shot wide. Higuain had the ball in the German net after 30 minutes but was ruled offside. Kramer's replacement, Schürrle, forced a save from Romero, but Mesut Ozil was flagged for being offside. In the 40th minute, Messi ran up the German right, getting past Mats Hummels and in on Manuel Neuer, but the ball was cleared by Jerome Boateng. Just before half-time, Benedict Howitz headed the ball off the post from a corner kick, but Romero was able to control the ball. The first chance of the second half fell to Messi, who shot wide past a beaten Neuer in the opening minute. Miroslav Klose, who holds the record as the tournament's career scorer, headed straight at Romero, and the 36-year-old was later substituted, replaced by Goetz just before the end of regulation time. Cruz had a chance 10 minutes before the end of regulation time when Ozil feed him a pass just outside the penalty area, but the midfielder's shot trickled wide. Germany's team, known as Die Mannschaft, draws even with Italy on 4 world titles since the inaugural 1930 edition. Only Brazil, with 5 championships, has more. It was Germany's 8th time in the final, more than any other country.